All right, let's talk three huge takeaways from the Detroit Lions win over the New York Jets. I want to start with something that I've really liked since, on this winning streak or since we've been winning is our defense, of course, but the rushing yards allowed. So we allowed, let's see, yeah, Jets are right here. So we allowed 50 yards rushing to the Jets. You're going to stay in games. That's my first takeaway. You're going to stay in games when you can stop the run. And we continue to stop the run. I mean, how many times in the past were we just gashed and you can't stop it? We're not doing anything crazy. We're rushing four. We've got our linebackers. Everything's under control. We've simplified things. That's the big takeaway. When you can stop the run, you can stay in games. The next one, Khalif Raymond, man, what a great game by Khalif Raymond. Dan Campbell raved about him after the game. Pride of Detroit was all over it. They said Khalif Raymond earned his money. Remember, in the offseason, we re-signed him to a 2-year, $9.5 million contract. Now, not crazy because, hey, he was coming off a career year in receiving yards. He's solid. But that was, and Pride of Detroit, it's all over it, a byproduct of a horrific receiving core, right? So by default, he's going to get yards. But we added DJ Chark, Jamison Williams. St. Brown now is a mainstay in what we're doing. So now he's a fourth, fifth wide receiver and a punt returner. It's like, what's up with that? Like, why are we going to give him that much money? Doesn't really make sense. But Dan Campbell raved about this guy, Khalif Raymond, being a guy that shows up every day. He played for Amon-Ra St. Brown when he was injured. Punt returner, tough, smart, dependable, can trust him. Absolutely loves him. He comes up with a huge kick return. He caught, I think, 5 or 6 balls today in key spots. So Khalif Raymond, what a game by him. So that's my second takeaway is Khalif Raymond and our special teams in general just continue to play well. Third takeaway, and let me know your takeaways in the comments. Write them right now as I'm talking. It's totally fine. The next one, and I'm going to spend most of the time on this, the fourth down play. You just were not going to be able, I don't think, to slug away at the New York Jets defense. They had proven that they're tough. You're not really running on them. Time's running down. It's fourth down. We've burned through our timeouts. So if they stop us, they win. But even if we get it, what are we going to do? That quarterback sneak that we always do, we're like come in motion, but then Goff sneaks it. Jets were like, nope, you're not doing that. You're not going to get a free quarterback sneak. So they had that taken away. They also were out wide, ready for like that jet sweep. So you saw earlier in the game, we did a nice run play to kind of counteract that, where we faked the jet sweep and actually handed off on a, Amon-Ra St. Brown comes through, lead blocker. So we've seen that. So it's like, what are we gonna do? I don't know, right? I'm just like, just get the first down. That's all you're thinking. But instead, we run a great, what would be a goal line play. And Brock Wright, who dropped the pass earlier, wide open, catches it. Cool. I'm happy with that. He continues to runs good, strong, fast, down, makes one cut into the end zone, and the Lions win on that play. Obviously, then they have time though. And how many times as Lions fans, we've seen that before, especially last year. But we play it good. We play it right. We play aggressive. We don't let them just go right down. Now they give a miracle play. So as Lions fans, it's like, are you kidding me? A miracle off his back foot across the field, 1 second remaining. And thankfully for us, the Jets mishandled the end of the game because there's 1 second left. So they did get a shot at it, but there should have been 25 seconds, 30 seconds still on the clock for them to do something, but they really let it run down. And I'm not a fan of that. I get what you don't want to leave the other team time if you do kick a field goal, whatever. But that, you'll cross that bridge when you get there. Don't put so much pressure on yourself. So that leaves it, hey, that's your last play. Thankfully, he misses it and the Lions win. So my three massive takeaways: Lions run defense, Khalif Raymond, and fourth down plays. And go back to the Lions run defense. Hutchinson is playing so well. And if you notice, he doesn't come off the field much. And we've got Romeo's back healthy. You've got what's his name? James Houston can play. You've got other ends that we could put in there, but Hutch doesn't come off the field because he's playing great against the run. and the pass. He's a big play. And how about Kaminsky? You remember when we got him from the Falcons? I remember we were awarded him their waivers, or I can't remember, but it was like a big deal. And he said that he was playing out of position in Atlanta, and he's played well. When he wasn't in there with his hand, it was a difficult stretch for us. He's playing well. Hutch is playing well. Romeo got 2 sacks. He's back. All of a sudden, our defense has gone from horrific. I mean, just horrifically bad to very solid. Combine that with our offense, combine with that, we're playing the game the right way, and all of a sudden the Lions are 7-7 and right in the hunt. So let me know your takeaways, anything big that I may have missed, and let me know your thoughts in the comments, and we'll see you on the next.